Of course, we selling in Nairobi and we dominating too. See, I don't know what it is, but it seems like people always got something to say about us. We just minding our business. But now you done woke up the beast. Lady, you talking all this mess inside of a $200 apartment. You should be lucky that passport bros are here to save your ass.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Black Tea. Today, we're tackling a claim that has been circulating online, specifically from some of the passport bros in Nairobi. They've been saying that they're dominating the scene over there, and frankly, as a Christian, I feel it's my duty to address this issue head-on. This idea that you are dominating Nairobi is deeply flawed, and frankly, it's a bit disturbing.
The average passport bro that's traveling is making anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 a month. We don't need you, you need us. Let's get this clear. We set the trend. We don't follow the trend. So there's a lot of negativity, brothers. And if these women keep talking negative about us, let's just leave and see them scrape. You know, most of these women been living in huts anyway. You know what I'm saying? But here's the deal. Bro, our social economic standing is so high, we shouldn't even tolerate this bullshit. People got a lot of stuff to say about passport bros, but I'm here to tell y'all, passport bros are here to save y'all ass. And if y'all don't know, y'all better understand this. If you don't understand anything else, be careful for what you say to a person that can control your whole economic foundation. Y'all better be careful, because one thing about me is that I'm the final boss and I don't tolerate you. So you women better recognize right now, you're dealing with the final boss. Sharper than a razor, baby. Don't play with me. I'm everything your man could want to be. I'm tall, I'm handsome, I'm fit, I'm rich. I got the education, and I'm from America. So level up. You ain't ready.
Let's break this down from a Christian perspective. First and foremost, we are called to humility. The Bible tells us to do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Philippians 2:3. This domination language flies directly in the face of that teaching. You are not there to conquer or dominate. You are there as a visitor. The idea that you are saving Kenyan women is patronizing and arrogant. It suggests these women are helpless without you, and it completely disregards their agency and worth. Every person is made in the image of God and has inherent value. Genesis 1:27. Your presence is not an act of charity, it should be an opportunity for mutual respect and understanding. When you say things like, we set the trend, we don't follow the trend, it's an expression of ego and pride, which is very much at odds with the Christian virtues of humility and service. Furthermore, claiming that your higher socioeconomic standing gives you a right to treat people as less than is a misunderstanding of biblical principles. Wealth is not a sign of moral superiority, nor does it give you the right to disrespect others. We are called to be good stewards of what we have, and that includes how we treat those who have less, not to look down on them. As Christians, we're called to be servants and examples of Christ in the world. We're supposed to be lights in the darkness, building bridges and creating loving relationships. Not coming in like you are some kind of conqueror. Your words and actions are a witness for Christ. And frankly, this behavior is giving a very poor reflection on our faith. Let's be clear, the comments of this particular passport bro smack of a superiority complex, and frankly, racism. Calling people monkeys is never okay, and reflects a heart that is not in alignment with God. The idea that you can just leave and they'll scrape is not only incredibly arrogant, but it shows a complete lack of understanding of the situation. It reveals that your motives are not about building bridges, but rather about self-serving and materialistic desires. We should seek to build each other up, not to tear each other down.
So apparently one of the low-functioning passport bros got a hold of my video, and he was feeling salty about it, and has been running around the internet addressing me. I wasn't aware. My friend just sent me the video. So because he's American and he's from America, I had to find something American, to wear to address this fool. He said that they have come to dominate Kenya or Africa, I don't know. And my question is, dominate where? Dominate where? With what? An accent and tattoos? And some pocket change? You cannot compete where you don't compare. Dominate a country like Kenya that has a rich culture is admired worldwide. What contribution are you going to add? He said they don't need us. We need them. Yet he's the one who flew 10,000 kilometers from America. America, the so-called America that they are praising, that is the superpower of the world, to come to Kenya to find women. And yet you don't need us? What is this fool saying? You've been in a country, what, couple of months, maybe some years? Do you see any Kenyan men making content about you guys, worried about you guys taking their women? Do you see any Kenyan men bothered by your presence in the country? Because to Kenyan men, you're a non-issue. The way you guys whine in America when a black woman marries or dates a white man. Kenyan men are unbothered. Kenyan men are worried about Nigerians. Those are beasts. Those are movers. Those are people that can shake Kenyan man. You're like a mosquito that is disturbing the owner of the house when he's trying to sleep. So calm down. Relax. You want to run on the internet, yapping, talking nonsense, calling us monkeys, disrespecting us in our own country. And to any Kenyan woman that is engaging with this fool, I need a picture. When you see this fool somewhere with a woman, I need to see this kind of woman, because it can only be a low-functioning woman that can indulge such a low-functioning man. Because how will you lie down with a man that disrespects your country, disrespects your culture, thinks like he's the best thing to be made ever after pockets on jeans? Yeah, thinks like he's the most handsome man to ever walk God's green earth, and he has come to save us, black Jesus. And you lie down with him, saying this is the love of your life. Shame on you. You're there yapping, running your mouth and saying, I'm American, So what if you're American? That's why you have to go to Africa, a country where we value people. We value people of color. We are a community. You have a sense of community, and we take care of each other. That's why you went there. And then you want to be talking nonsense. As if you're the new sheriff in town. Now, because you have some pocket change, you want to flex. If you're that rich, why didn't you stay in America and compete with your fellow Americans? In that capitalistic country, why didn't you stay there? You have to go to Africa, a low-income country, for you to flex. It's like a man transitioning to be a woman, to compete in female sports, because you cannot compete with your fellow men. Sit down, relax, calm down. That rage you have from America, relax it. Nobody's against you. We are all black people in Africa. Just enjoy. And this is just particularly to this fool, because I know black Americans who are in Nairobi enjoying, who are dating friends of friends that are enjoying quietly, not disturbing anybody. And then you have fools like this who have gotten a smartphone for the first time. Because in America, you had no smartphone. You had no house, no rice, no nothing. In fact, you are like an insect. Disrespecting African women in their own country. Now I understand why black American women didn't want you guys. You are dead stock, rejects. Do you know how bad you have to be as a man to be rejected by your own women, especially black American? Does this fool know how Kenyan women roll? They might look naive. They might look like they don't know things the way according to American standards, because Kenyan women are going to humble you. They're going to teach you lessons you've never... It will be like a movie. You will be on 60 Minutes Australia, stating your story and crying like a child. So relax, go and put on a shirt. Go and put on a shirt and then talk to your elders with respect. Saying I'm making my content from a $200 apartment, while you're making your content outside, meaning you're already homeless. Leroy. You're already homeless with no clothes. Aye. Anyway, the Bible says when you argue with a fool, become a fool. So, everyone sleep.
The Kenyan woman in the video is spot on when she says that you cannot compete where you don't compare. If you are seeking a place where you feel you can dominate, then you need to check your own heart. You're not there to win something or to prove your worth. You are there to live and interact respectfully with fellow human beings. I believe that the idea of domination is contrary to our faith. It is harmful to others, And ultimately, it's not going to lead to healthy and fulfilling relationships. We must remember that true strength comes from humility, not from power or material possessions. We should be building communities of love, respect, and unity, not sowing seeds of arrogance and division. We should be treating others as Christ would. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Black Tea. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay grounded, stay in faith, and keep seeking truth. God bless.